All right, Matt Hall, Grant Flanders here for KSO after the first game of the Big 12 tournament between Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. 71-60, Oklahoma State takes down the number 9 seed. The 8 seed gets it done. What did you think of the overall atmosphere with a lottery pick in Trae Young, the oohs and ahs for him, but not able to get it done?
I thought it was great. You know, I hadn't been here for a couple of years. I thought for a Thursday night, the Wednesday night setting, it was a great atmosphere here. I think it helps having Trae Young, like you talked about, and how much star power he has. Bedlam's a big deal for the casual fans to come out and watch, too. It helps that Iowa State's playing tonight to have that base here. But, yeah, for the first night of the Big 12 tournament from a crowd, atmosphere-wise, it was really good in there. I thought it was a great time.
Then let's talk about the team that really got it done. Oklahoma State, Cameron McGriff with 18, or leading all scorers or not all scorers, but Oklahoma State in the point category and also getting big rebounds. And then Jeffrey Carroll rebounding the basketball. Huge rebounding was big in this game. What else did you see from this one?
It was those two guys for Oklahoma State. McGriff went through a stretch where it felt like he hit every three he put up and was a big matchup problem for Oklahoma all night long. Jeffrey Carroll, I don't have the numbers right in front, but something like 16 points, 13 boards. I know he had a double-double, a really big mismatch. And Oklahoma State, really from start to finish, was the more physical team, the more aggressive team, the better team, as they've been for the past 3, 4, 5 weeks. Oklahoma State's playing really, really well right now. On the flip side, Oklahoma kind of looks like the team we've seen for the last month or so. Not a lot of defensive intensity, not a lot of getting back on defense, not a lot of effort on the boards, and a lot of standing around and watching Trae Young take shots. So Oklahoma State is the better team tonight, and excited, I'm sure, to be heading on and play Kansas again tomorrow.
Before we move on to that, I do want to say Brandon Averett, too, at the end of the game was able to get to the free throw line, close this game out. That was big, too.
Yeah, I'm going to name drop right now, so I was fortunate to sit by Fran Fraschilla, towards really for that entire game, and we talked a lot. One thing I mentioned to him is it seems like they always use Averett to close games, and they love him out there, and he said the same thing. Physical, low to the ground, can get to the basket. He's a guy they really like to use, and they just have a lot of versatility. It's a team that's come a long ways and is playing as well. You hate to say it's cliche to say as well as anyone in the league right now, but they might be.
Yeah, Oklahoma State has beat KU 2 times, the 2 times they've met this season. Can they get it done 3 times in a row? It's tough to do. What do you think?
I think they can. 4, 5, 6 hours ago, I would have said I don't think they're going to get him again. But KU losing Azubuike is a huge loss for them. He's been great this year for them, second team All Big 12, and deservedly so. Not having him will make them very susceptible inside to rebounding, and that's what we saw Oklahoma State do tonight. I'm not sure that I'm ready to pick Oklahoma State to get a third straight win over Kansas, but it's entirely possible. And I know they're looking forward to the matchup tomorrow. I assume KU is too to get a chance at those guys, but maybe they would have rather had Oklahoma. I don't know.
And now we're really excited to move on to this next game, the last game of the night, Iowa State and Texas. Give some thoughts on that. A lot of Cyclone fans coming out for this one.
Absolutely. This is always a big deal for them. They represent really, really well here in Kansas City, and it's Iowa State's only chance to get in the tournament. If they want to make a run to the NCAAs, they have to do it through Kansas City. It's going to be a challenge starting with Texas tonight. No Mo Bamba, which will make a difference, but Texas has played okay without him. I think it's a really big game for Texas because right now they're in the field. I think some safe would be the wrong word, but I think they're in the field. But you don't want to come take a loss in neutral Florida, the last place team in the Big 12. I think it really would hurt their chances. So a lot more pressure tonight on Texas, I think. Iowa State's going to have the crowd, of course, in their favor. So Texas has got a lot working against them tonight.
Okay, Matt Hall, Grant Flanders, here from the Sprint Center, K-StateOnline, covering the Big 12 tournament.